Here is every mythical and legendary Pokemon owned by a Pokemon trainer in the anime. First up, we have Solana, who ended up catching the Deoxys in the Advanced Generation series. We then have Noland, who ended up using an Articuno in the AG series, and Jack Walker from Movie 9 also had a Zapdos. Frontier Brain Brandon had Regice, Registeel and Regirock, and Pokemon Ranger Ben ended up catching a Heatran in the Diamond and Pearl series. Let's not forget the famous Diamond and Pearl trainer that also had his own Heatran. Tobias of course had his Darkrai and a Latios. There was a Nurse Joy from the Diamond and Pearl series that also had a Latias. Dia from the Sun and Moon series had a Zeraora. Whilst we're here, let's just throw in Professor Kukui using Tapu Koko in battle. Even though it was temporary, it was still pretty cool that he had that Pokemon on his side. It's been officially confirmed that Ash actually had Solgaleo under his ownership, and of course he had his own Melmetal. Sarugi owned Single Strike Urshifu, and Asahi owned Rapid Strike style. Gladion had his Silvally, Go has a Regieleki, and he previously owned Eternatus before giving it to Leon. And let's not forget the fact that he also caught Suicune. Gary has Regidraco, and Saturn also has a Heatran from the Arceus special. Lily owns Magearna. Tokyo has a Virizion. Lucius had a Galeria Moltres, and also the shiny Black Rayquaza, before Roy ended up catching this Pokemon. Ristal had Pakugo, to which then Liko ended up catching him. Gibeon also had the shiny White Zygarde, to which now Amethio has this Pokemon on his team. Liko's grandmother Diana has a Pecharunt.